Yes, I want you to run out of this rat race. It will never stop. Unemployment, inflation, poverty, wealth, abundance will never stop. It makes life. That's why life is life. The Bible says the poor you have in the midst of you. He said, fools ignore knowledge. So the first sign of poverty is foolishness. And everything will come to pass, heaven and earth, not a drop of that word. So you get to America, you find homeless people. You get to Lagos, you find homeless people. It has got nothing to do with the country. It's life.
Olive oil up 49%, milk up 40%, eggs, cheddar, bread all up massively. In fact, food prices have risen to a 45-year high of 19%, putting further pressure on households and leaving overall inflation stubbornly high.
Even the price of milk has doubled and bread has doubled and basics. So, yes, it has gone up. And I hope I live to see the day when it goes down again.
Stagflation. Okay, did you share the video? Did you like? Did you subscribe? Since I was born, and that's why I always say, share. So many things happened to my life that changed my life. It was just one word. And that word was, I cannot be poor. I refuse to be broke. And it was so strong in me that poverty is man-made. So when I heard it was man-made, then they said wealth is also man-made. So I chose to be wealthy. And that's why it's important that one word from any of my videos could actually change anybody. So help to share. Share. Since I was born, I thought it would be changed. There's one thing I always hear. The economic situation is not getting better. All I heard from my mother, my father, things are getting more expensive. Then I became a mother. The same thing I say. Things are getting more expensive. Was there any time that you grew up, let's be fair, let's be truthful, that you woke up in the morning and your parents just said, things have gotten cheaper. Oh. Hey, things have gotten cheaper. Oh. If you had that experience, comment section. Because there must be something that was happening then. I want to learn. So, comment section. If you had the experience that things just got cheaper. All I knew, all I heard is still what I'm hearing. 1, population is growing. Employment is declining. So amidst all this constant rise of demand, of goods, of services, purchasing power decreasing to the masses, if you choose to be the masses, because that was another word. Don't be among the masses. I so heard it from my coach that I had to fight not to carry a placard. Yes. So I am not of the masses. I don't belong to them. Everything is getting worse. Students will graduate, no employment. Me, even as a copper, a government parastatal said there's no space 20 years ago. So when you finally graduate, you went to school, you join what? The rat race. Some people think it is easier outside of Nigeria. The truth is, the kind of job that a graduate will not take in Nigeria, he will take outside of Nigeria. So if a graduate is ready to take the jobs they take outside of Nigeria in Nigeria, there's a job. So yes, how many graduates want to do security men? How many graduates want to take care of old people? How many graduates want to take care of... There are jobs everywhere, even in Nigeria. But because it's your home country, it's an offense. So it was for me to become a graduate that sells fairly used clothes on the streets of Lagos. For me, it was an offense, but I just felt it's a starting point. So it's the same thing. If you are trying to help people to clean dead bodies today, there are thousands and one job mortuaries looking for those kind of people. Graduates might not want to lay ties. So it's the same thing. It's just that the currency of that kind of job is better because you are comparing it to somewhere. If you also compare that currency to the currency and the place you are, it's almost the same thing. The way you cannot live with $2,000 in a year, in a month in America, it's the same way 100,000 naira salary is not enough. So let's not let's get it right. I'm enjoying this topic. I don't know if it's something that I can finish today. So if you want me to finish it today, comment section. If you want us to break it into two topics, comment section. But whichever way, just know that I have a gift for you. Yes, I want you to run out of this rat race. It will never stop. The only thing that will stop it, unemployment, inflation, poverty, wealth, abundance will never stop. It makes life. That's why life is life. The Bible says the poor you have in the midst of you. He said, fools ignore knowledge. So the first sign of poverty is foolishness. And everything will come to pass, heaven and earth, not a drop of that word. So you get to America, you find homeless people. You get to Lagos, you find homeless people. It has got nothing to do with the country. It's life. So anybody planning that inflation will stop, then if inflation stops, life has stopped. So what are you expected to do? So what are you supposed to do? Is it a reality or a bubble? I will take it again. Let me take it again. It's so important. The situation is called the topic, stagflation. It's an economic term that describes a situation in which an economy experiences stagnant economic growth, high unemployment rates, Nigeria, international, in short, London, in UK. The recent news was the unemployment rate is so high. Same with America. So when you talk about unemployment rate, sometimes you don't rate what kind of employment they are talking about. It's the same thing. It's when you try to compare it, it now looks like there are jobs. Because when you get to UK today, you can get a job. Will you do it in Nigeria? If I give you a job in a factory now, as a graduate, will you accept it? You only accept it when you have tried other options. But in UK, you're already inside the factory because you have bills to pay. So, yes, you can start from anywhere. I'm just saying that it is high everywhere. Inflation is high everywhere. This condition is considered unusual because inflation and high unemployment rates typically do not occur together during this period. There is high unemployment, rising prices, a high stock, and low income output. So, inflation is high, unemployment is high, cost is high, everything is high. That's serious. That's serious. According to Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, the current unemployment rate is 4.1% as at August 2023. But this figure did not include about 40 million other Nigerian youth captured in the World Bank statistics. By implication, it means that in Nigeria, the population of about 160 million, which is not even correct. How did they get their statistics? Have you ever asked? We heard that there are 7 billion people on earth. Now they are saying it's more than 7 billion. So let's just be taking average. 50% of Nigerians are unemployed. Unemployed, or worse still, at least 71% of Nigerian youths, because we have higher numbers of youth unemployed. This is disturbing and counterproductive because at least 70% of population of a country are what? Youth. So, solution. Nigerian gross domestic product grew by 2.5% in the second quarter. This growth rate is lower than 3.5% recorded in the third quarter or second quarter of 2022. So in 1 year. And this is contributing to what? Challenging economic condition being experienced. So there is what? A decline. And amidst all this, Nigerians have been experiencing population explosion. You know, when you really do not have something to do, fertility rate becomes very high. When husband and wife are not doing anything, there's one thing they can do. And so, just like some of us, there are some certain things you want to do, you can't do it, you put the anger on food. The men also know what to put the anger. I didn't see anything. So due to this, is leaving our growth rate projecting over 49% over time. How does this affect us? Negative or positive? Is there a negative way? Is there a positive way? Straight. Comment section. But the truth is, this is what other people around the world see in Nigeria. And they are longing and looking for the opportunity that this brings. It depends on how you see it. You know, a lot of people would think that what I would say is it is a problem. No, it is an opportunity. In every problem, there is an opportunity. So let's talk about the unemployment that is jumping. Is that not an opportunity? Huh? Is that not an opportunity? Wealth is when you turn a very unseeming, unfavored situation to your advantage. So it is an opportunity. And in the next video, I'll tell you the opportunities, the disadvantage, and the reason why I am in Nigeria, because this is why I'm here. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.